What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can remember, the last video we got the fuel tank all taken out and the struggles we had with that. It wasn't fun. We had to cut some stuff, broke some stuff, whatever. It's a 30-plus-year-old car. Stuff's bound to happen. So today I want to try and get the rear suspension all out. Subframe, diff, suspension, everything. I'm going to take it all out. I have all brand new stuff to go back in for the 5-lug swap, and I want to get the subframe cleaned up, the rear diff cleaned up, all that stuff. As I take things off the car, I like to clean them up. When I put them back on the car, they're nice, fresh, clean, even though the car's rusty and whatnot underneath. The parts I'm putting on are fresh. So without further yakking, let's get this rear suspension out. Oh yeah, what are we gonna do about that? Gonna have to cut that bolt and then feed it out the mount. But here's a good look at the underneath now that we're got the fuel tank out. It's not like the car's got some rust and some issues, especially down there. I don't think you can see it from here, but the pinch welds are like folded up, and you know, there's some, I don't know if you can see those either, rusty brake lines, and you know, there's, wow, really bad shadow. That right there, crusty old brake lines and stuff that we'll address before we put the new tank back in. But you know what? The car is in overall decent shape. Like, for it being 30 plus years old, from the work that I've done, I found a couple of small little rust holes in the front frame rails. Like I said, those pinch welds are folded over. But yeah, I'm really kind of impressed with this car and how clean it actually is. Yeah. Now just hopefully all the rest of these bolts come out nicely and we can get the rear suspension out. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna cut it out like we did with the strap, with the Sawzall. Hopefully I have enough teeth on this to cut through. We'll find out. Ooh. There we go. She's off. Now, can I pull it through? Yes. There she is. I got her. I hope you weren't just looking at the back of my head the entire time. Now that that's done, we need to pull the wheels off, pull the exhaust off, undo the struts, e-brake cables, sway bar, and brake lines. And then we can drop the whole rear end. Oh, and drive shaft. Then we can drop the rear end. All right, let's see how fun some of this stuff's gonna be. So the exhaust shouldn't be too bad. I just need to undo a couple bolts right there. So we're about to pull the exhaust out to make room for pulling the rear end out of it. The whole rear suspension, subframe, everything. But I have a slight problem. I literally have nowhere to put the exhaust when I get it out of the car. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this, but yeah, in order to get all that out, I do need to pull the exhaust. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I guess I could lean it up somewhere, but with this lawnmower in the way, or snowblower, old fuel tank, and everything, this giant box behind me, that's got some goodies in it that you'll see later. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, the exhaust is out. Now I have to move the snowblower and the gas tank in order to get it out. Okay, brought the exhaust down to my basement, which was a chore. I'm trying not to hit the walls or my wife would be really mad. I gave myself a little bit more room, got rid of the snowblower. It's basically where I was, or where I'm standing is where it was. We still have the old fuel tank in here, but whatever, I can only do so much. Okay, so let's pull the tires, which I may also have to put downstairs in my basement. And then we'll just keep putting away, trying to get the suspension out. Okay, we got the tires off. I'm gonna work on pulling the brake calipers off. I think I'm just gonna pull the brake calipers off, so I'm not having to try and fight with getting the brake lines and e-brake cables off and all that stuff. And then really from there, it's just a few more bolts and the rear end's ready to come out. All right, let's get her done. Okay, it's just stuck there. All right, we got the brake calipers off. We can do the drive shaft next. And then we're actually almost there. We can drop this subframe out. Baby, oh my goodness. That's so... Ow! These are tight. They're very tight. Oh my goodness. So this is definitely the tightest one. And I have to do some really stupid stuff in order to get it out. All right. Oh, well. It was tighter than that a minute ago, that's for sure. Listen, put him. Okay, drive shaft's loose. The actual bolts for the subframe now. Okay, I lied. I still have to take the sway bar bolts out. They're not going to be fun because they're super rusty. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really rusty. All right, we had to pull the whole sway bar bracket off from the frame. It was really difficult. They're really rusted on there, all because we broke that bolt right there. So hopefully the parts car has good brackets, or at least one good bracket. Driver's side, passenger side's off. Now it's just these bolts here, and I'm all out of penetrating fluid, so here's to them coming out. Okay, subframe bolts are all loose. Just got a couple more things I have to undo. Struts and the one bar that goes from the body to the diff. And then she's ready to come out. All right. we've completed a lot. We got a lot done. So I'm just gonna cut the video there. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Liking the videos goes a long way with helping out the channel and growing and everything. I'd like to grow this and, you know, make it something special, I guess. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.